Next up, we have Jack Wu.
Thank you, Commander Libby. So that's actually a really good transition for what I'm thinking of doing. So we actually have some law enforcement clients down in South America. One of the biggest problems is trying to get to a location where a gunshot has been fired. So currently we're working with a gunshot detection company. So this way they can give us the GPS location of the gunshot. And the plan is to pre-position these units in the hot zones, the areas where there are a lot more crime. So these things can be the first responder. They can get to the scene faster. We can provide situational awareness before the officers actually get there. The tactical teams can see this as a tactical ISR platform. They could also use it for additional tactical intel gathering once the operation has commenced. So what is robotic aerial security? Well, it consists of a base station. So the function of the base station is to provide shelter and also enable autonomous operations. Part of that autonomous operations is the actual charging and precision landing. So the entire system can be stationed on a rooftop of a certain location. It will take off, perform its pre-programmed mission, or be manually dispatched, come back, land all by itself. So the humans can focus on the information and be on top of the loop rather than being in the loop, so you can make decisions. The drone itself, we have a proprietary system. It's designed specifically for tactical ISR applications. We have a thermal camera, an RGB camera, infrared, and in future versions we'll have dynamic sense and avoid capability so they can enable swarm operations. The software is just a fleet management software that you see, similar to the stuff that's out there for DJI, except it's specifically designed to do squadron operations where we can manage an entire fleet. So think of this as your Air Force, as your ISR Air Force for local or private commercial applications. So why do people want to adopt the technology? Well, it's cheaper, better, and faster. All robotics technology has to, this is our company's thesis, is that all robotic technology has to be able to do the job cheaper. They have to be able to do it better. Better meaning new capabilities, like the ability to be terrain insensitive, to fly over a large area and get there quickly, and to be able to see at night. Faster, rapid response, so it could get there faster than a person can. So I'm going to show some use cases. These use cases are the most common use case. So perimeter patrol, we can pre-program the system to launch, and let's say you want to do a perimeter patrol at 1 a.m., 5 a.m., 9 a.m. It will automatically do the perimeter patrol for you. The system is designed with machine learning in place so we can detect anomalies. So once we establish a baseline norm, we'll be able to alert the human guards or law enforcement that there has been an anomaly, and we'll automatically stop and interrupt the mission, and the drones themselves will send an alert to the team, and the team can actually have situational awareness and verify that target. Rapid response is another one. We integrate with perimeter sensors. So once we are integrated, anyone that triggers a perimeter sensor, they'll be greeted by one of these. And we can shine a light on them. We can provide situational awareness again, so this way the initiative goes to the defense rather than the attack. Manual dispatch. This is an operation where if you have an unexpected event, you want to go see what's going on, you can dispatch the drone yourself. So what type of advantages are there for actually using robots for physical security? Well, first of all, is safety. You don't have to expose a person at the very beginning of the event. So any incident, to us, based on what we heard, the most dangerous moment is when you first get there, because you have no idea what you're dealing with. So our job is to provide that situational awareness to the folks that are responding. And consistency. A robot's not going to get bored responding to the 1,000th false alarm. So with a robot, you'll be able to check on all your alarms, and we log everything, all the video is stored, so you can actually go back and use it later. It's also a force multiplier, so if you have one guard sitting in a global security center, that person can actually be at multiple places simultaneously. And we fuse all that data together so the person can actually broadcast this anywhere in the world that there's internet access. So you can see it on your mobile phones, you can see it on your laptop, and you can share with 5 people or 5,000. So currently, the trends in physical security as far as drones concerned is moving towards a autonomous operation where human guards are being augmented with these systems, so we can provide situational awareness and we can actually reduce some of the cost. The factors that are influencing the use, one more trend is drone-to-drone collaboration or squadron operations. In the future, you're not going to have just one drone performing one task. What you'll have is you'll have multiple drones performing a single task together. So they can either follow multiple targets. So let's say that you have someone, an intruder, but that person at the beginning is one person. And that person is joined by 3 more people, and one of the guys has a backpack. So the system will automatically be able to know to follow the guy with a backpack, because that guy is probably packing something more than the other guys, while calling on the other drones to come and follow the other individuals that's that's part of the incident. So our system includes what we call R2D2D, relay to drone. So all our drones, they communicate with each other, and the base that you saw is actually a server that's able to coordinate the entire operation autonomously. So what the human does is process the video in terms of viewing it and then make additional instructions to further guide the system. So for the factors influencing use, obviously cost savings on human guards, increasing value for pre-existing alarms and sensors. So the existing security posture for a lot of our customers is that they have perimeter sensors, or they have a thermal radar, or any type of sensors that they currently have deployed. Most of the time, those sensors, or the blind sensors, they can only tell you that there's an incident, but they can't tell you what it is. So what we're able to do is to elevate the value of that sensor by allowing that sensor give you more information by dispatching one of our drones. And the service model. So a lot of the customers that we've dealt with, they don't want to spend a lot of money. This is new technology. So what we are doing is we're leasing the system, so we have a monthly service charge. We see it as a solution. We don't see ourselves just as a technology company. We see ourselves more of a solutions company. If we're not solving problems, the technology is just good for academia. So the future of the industry as far as physical security for drones concerned, there are some limitations. Obviously, drones still can run into each other, and drones can behave very erratically when you have GPS multipathing. When some of you, I'm sure, have experiences before where your drone can actually drift a lot, especially if you're in an area with bad GPS signal. The drones typically right now operate as an individual. So all the robots, sort of like the PC back in the I would say the mid, prior to the internet, all your PCs, they all act alone. So the PCs are powerful, but they can't share that information together and make themselves more useful. So we're going to change that. So the limitations of drones operating one-on-one, like one operator, one drone, beaming the video to one operator, that's all changing. The additional applications, we can do other things since we're already at the customer location. So some of the customers have asked us to do photogrammetry, so we're able to do 3D photogrammetry for them. They also use it for construction monitoring, so in the morning We'll fly over before everyone starts working, and then at night or when the work is done, we'll fly over. So this way we can give them a daily update of how the construction is going. So that's another operation on top of that. FAA regulations. I'm sure all of you are very familiar with the FAA and what its rules are. So we had to go through a pretty arduous process of getting 2 exemptions. One is nighttime, the other one is multi-drone. I think it's pretty self-explanatory why we need a multi-drone in nighttime operations. But there are additional exemptions, obviously, that all of us, if we want to fly in a specific, BVLOS, for instance, we have to get approval for. But this morning, just about an hour and a half ago, the White House has announced that they have a new program that incorporates local, tribal, state, and federal government with commercial industries to draft specific pilot use cases. So let's say that you're in the city of San Antonio, and San Antonio has a specific need for blood delivery between hospitals. They will be able to work with the FAA directly through this program and expedite that process. So what we're seeing is the wind finally blowing in the direction that's going to take us out to sea, where there's world of opportunity versus us kind of sailing in a pond. So that is great news. Anyway, so that's it. Thank you very much.